had to have when these came out. They were the new best thing. They lasted about 1 or 2 years before everyone was like, actually, no, they kind of suck. I gotta say, again, in terms of reliability, they are fine. Also the quiet rear hub, so sweet. But you might have heard a little rubbing. I bet you did. So my rim is a little out of round. I'm gonna tune that right now. Gonna keep it on the bike, just gonna use the pads to tune it. I'm gonna do that in just a moment. Anyway, that's the Walkaround. It's due for a paint job. I have been looking online for proper decals. So far, no luck. So if you know somebody, let me know. But right now, my mighty Fisher, those decals are barely legible. Who? Deal. I have one of those, but it's such a minor tweak that I'm not going to bother taking it out of the bike. So these are 2 sides. Can you see that these holes are offset? So if I'm looking down, like this hole is closer to me than that hole, right? So 2 sides on the spokes. And the way to tighten these is counterintuitive. So you'd think that tightening would be just like a jar of peanut butter, but it's not true. So you've got to go the other way to tighten the spoke. Because they're on opposite sides, the one closest to me, I want to pull that direction, right? So there's that spot. So what I'm going to do is tighten this one. Again, I'm tightening it backwards, right? So it looks like I'm loosening, but I'm not. I'm actually tightening it just a little bit. Quarter turn, half turn. I just go incrementally. And then this other one here, I'm going to loosen, which again feels like tightening. And let's see if that makes a difference. Better, but not perfect. Right there. So I'm going to try this again. So again, I want to bring it that way. So this is the far spoke. So I want more tension on this one. So I'm going to turn it the, quote, wrong way. And I'm going to loosen the one right next to it by what looks like tightening. And then rinse and repeat. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Okay, so a couple of things I'm going to do to verify this. First of all, I'm just going to check the action again here, just by pulling this. So still more swing on this drive side pad. So there's another adjustment that I'm going to show you that I can make to make this come around more evenly. But also sometimes just pulling that brake, you know, you can see that, oh, it didn't quite go away. Right, so I'm going to come back and make sure I get it right again. So it looks like right in here where the label is. Yeah, right in there. So same action. So what I'm going to do is loosen this side and tighten this side. Just a bit. By the way, this is a Park Tool black spoke wrench, and if you look, it has a 0 on it. I don't know if you can see that in the light or not. They come in different sizes. The 0 is usually the one for the higher end wheels, but there's a red one and a green one too. Still there, but different spot. There it is. So same thing, just gonna come in here, tighten a little bit, and loosen a little bit, and give another spin. closer. Loosen, because it's this one coming this way, and tighten this far one. Better, better. Just got it caught up in the spokes. And same thing, so I'm gonna come around and just try that. Better, better. And the other thing I want to do is make sure that there's no extra tension or load on the spokes. So now that I'm done tightening them, I'm just going to come by and just kind of give them all a little squeeze, just in case there's extra tension. So I'm just kind of squeezing them by the pair. Let's see if you can see my hand, maybe down here. Just squeezing like that as I go. And what that's going to do is if there's any extra tension wound up in here, then it'll break that free. It may you know, change the tension on the wheel, right? So that's okay if it does. I'm just squeezing. You can hear me squeezing as I'm going. But I'm just going to make sure that there's no extra tension. I'm going to just give another spin, see if that changed anything. It didn't. I'm happy.